Hello, this is Jeff Kelly, and in this video I want to talk about what is strict compliance in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy case. Strict compliance is when basically the trustee imposes this condition on your case where if you miss a single payment, your case is going to get dismissed. Your bankruptcy protection ends, gone, your case is thrown out. This can be very troubling when you're in an active case and you miss a payment. Your case gets dismissed and suddenly your car gets repossessed. Well, that can happen when you're on strict compliance. So contrast that with a case that is not on strict compliance. If a case is not on strict compliance, the trustee has to set your case down for a hearing. Typically you're going to get 30 days of notice, which is great because it gives you time to either come up with the missing payment, or in the alternative, if you know your case is going to get dismissed, you've got time to plan. You've got time to come up with a course of action that, where otherwise you could be caught off guard if your case is on strict compliance. So in some cases, we'll actually agree to a specific period of strict compliance. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're a supervisor at your job and you don't want your employer to know about your bankruptcy case. Well, the way a lot of employers find out is in almost all Chapter 13 cases, an employment deduction order gets filed where your Chapter 13 trustee payment is directly deducted by your employer from your paycheck. Well, if you come to the trustee and say, hey, I don't want this coming out of my paycheck, I would prefer to pay it directly. I'm a supervisor. This could hurt my chances for being promoted. Sometimes the trustee will say, okay, fine, we'll do a strict compliance order for a year and you can pay it directly. And what this accomplishes for the trustee is they get to dismiss your case without a lot of trouble if you screw up and don't make your payment. So, it creates a really strong incentive to make sure that payment gets made every single month. Another situation where we might agree to a period of strict compliance is when you've missed payments, a motion to dismiss your case has been filed, and we go to the trustee and we say, hey, here's our plan. We can make up the missed payments. Here's how we're going to do it. The trustee most likely will say, great. Your case is going to be on strict compliance until those arrears are caught up. Or, if you've had, more than one motion to dismiss filed in your case, the trustee is going to get tired of filing these motions. It's work for them. It's expense for them. So they may say, hey, look, you're going to be on strict compliance for the rest of this case. So that's how it can be imposed upon you. Now, if you think you might be on strict compliance or you're not sure if you're on strict compliance, give us a call. You need to know if you're on strict compliance or not. And if you are on strict compliance and you know for a fact that you've missed a payment, do not bury your head in the sand. Give us a call. Let's know ahead of time. Let's work together. Let's come up with a plan, a course of action, so that if your case does get dismissed, you're ready for Plan B, whatever Plan B is. Thank you for tuning in today. If you would, check out my website, www.kellycanhelp.com. Got a lot of blogs there, a lot of good subjects, and I also have a podcast at kellybankruptcy.com. Thank you so much for tuning in.